Good morning, everyone.
Raspberry.
The hour is 9:02. Welcome to this special call meeting of the Danville City Commission for this Thursday, August the 9th. Before we move any further, I would like to acknowledge one of our employees and the passing of his mother, and wish you all the best in the coming days, and whatever we can do to assist, please let us know. Do I hear a motion that we move into executive session?
You gonna do it?
Go ahead, boss.
You want me to?
Let's not fight. Let's not fight up here. It's too early.
I mean, we not.
I will move that we go into executive session pursuant to KRS 61.810(1)B, deliberations in the future acquisition of or sale of real property by a public agency, but only when publicity would be likely to affect the value of a specific piece of property to be acquired for public use or sold by a public agency, and also pursuant to KRS 61.810(1)F for possible personnel discussions which might lead to appointment, discipline, or dismissal of an employee.
We have a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Opposed, like sign. We are in executive session. Do I hear a motion that we move back into regular session?
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Terry. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Sirius. All in favor of moving back into regular session, say aye.
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 Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. We are in regular session. Mr. Scott, your
Yes, sir.
your lead, sir.
I have a recommendation to make to better prepare the city to meet our challenges and our future needs of service, and that is for 3 individuals to be promoted to a new title, a job duty. And I had recommended this as part of the budget, but we have reviewed it this morning in greater depth, and I think you could adopt this in one motion, and the recommendation would be to promote Earl Coffey to the new position of Utility Director, to promote Donna Peak to the new position of Human Resources Director, and to promote Nick Warren to the new position of Information Systems Director. And I would say, given the length of service of all those individuals and the stellar way in which they performed over many years, it would be without the usual probationary period, simply a promotion into those new positions.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. You may have messed it up now.
If your suggestion meets with a commissioner's approval and would like to make the motion that we accept your recommendation as one vote, this chair will entertain that.
I move that we accept the recommendations.
Thank you,
Second.
Commissioner Terry, and thanks, Commissioner Carter, for a second. Any discussion? I would add for our broader overview that for a number of years we have desperately needed to broaden and deepen our bench, if you will, because we've had too much responsibility vested in the hands of too few, and from a workload standpoint of view, that has been difficult at best. And so I'm very pleased that we are broadening our bench, deepening our bench, and it is a trend that I think we will need to continue forward, because it has been pointed out to us again today that we're not a small little town anymore. We are a small city with a $50 million a year budget and hundreds of employees.
Let me also add a comment on that theme. As we discussed in executive session, you know, the promotion of these individuals to their new roles is certainly a significant step, but it's impossible really to move into that new role without continuing to assist in the new staffing that will be in the roles of, for example, city engineer and for city clerk. And so there's going to be a great deal of transition assistance that's needed, given the duties of those other jobs. And I'm really appreciative of the staff being promoted, being willing to help in that assistance for those new positions as well. We have currently an advertisement out for a city engineer, and we will be advertising for a city clerk in the near term. And our network, our information systems director, for example, Nick Warren, he has been in that capacity and under a different title for quite a number of years, and he's going to continue with that. And with the addition of one additional network technician that was approved in the budget that we are currently in the process of advertising, we will be better staffed in those various areas to meet our needs in the future.
I would play off of your comments there, Mayor, that this has been well thought out, and it's a move to be more efficient in taking care of our citizens.
If there are no further comments, Chair will call the question. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. If there's no other business to come before
And
us, which yes, sir.
May I want to ask, we had decided some time ago to have a dedication of the Michael M. Smith Park this Saturday. Is that still going to happen?
It still is going to happen.
Okay.
We have been working with the organizers of that event, and it is scheduled, as far as I know, to occur at noon on
Okay.
Saturday the
I just-
11th.
Is it noon or 11?
Maybe 11.
No,
I
noon
might-
time.
I had noon.
Is it noon?
on-
Yeah,
Noon
12
is what
o'clock
I
noon,
had.
yeah.
I had noon, and that's the reason I brought it up, is
Okay,
that,
thank you.
yeah, it's on the calendar, but I haven't heard much talk of it, so I wanted to make sure that we're,
So be there or be square.
yeah.
I have a family
Yeah.
funeral to attend, so I will not be present, otherwise I would be.
Understood.
I'll be working.
And I've tried to express to the organizers that it's a city dedication, and therefore it's really a city program. So read between the lines, right?
And how did Ms. Calhoun take that when you said that to her?
Well, I'm not her cousin or her uncle yet, but I'm working on it, right?
I guess we'll find out on Saturday at noon. Anything else? If not, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. We are adjourned. Thank you for your time.